Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. I would like to start my portfolio review with self-introduction. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Yahya Han. My metric number is CB210107. This is my self-reflection of the subject, which is Building Services 2. Let's begin to the summary of the syllabus. Chapter 1, Electrical Supply and Installation.
Okay, for this chapter is about the electrical supply and installation. Electrical supply and installation is the process of providing and setting up the electrical wiring, fitting or apparatus that are used to convey and control electricity in any premise. There were two types of electrical connection system, which is single phase system and three phase system. In installing the wiring, there were certain component that is related, which is main switch, circuit breaker, residual current device, and surge protection device. Okay, so for this chapter, there were two types of lab work that we have been done. Okay, first is the lab work for connect wiring at the distribution board. Okay, and now this is my second lab work, which is a content for connection of wiring from the distribution board to the electrical equipment. And as we can see, it was the connection from the distribution board to the switch, to the plug, and to the lamp.
Chapter 2, Mechanical System.
Okay, so mechanical system that we want to talk about is elevator and escalator. An elevator and an escalator is both type of vertical transportation device that are used to move people and goods between different level of a building. So the definition of elevator is an elevator is a device that consists of a car that move up and down and will stop at the different floor to allow passenger to enter and exit. And there were two type of lift, which is traction lift and hydraulic lift. Okay, next is an escalator. An escalator is a device that consists of a moving staircase that transport people between two adjacent floors. So for this chapter, we have been conduct some lab work, which is an inspection at the elevator that have been selected, and my team have been selected to do inspection at HEP block. So at the picture show the inspection work at the elevator. So
Chapter 3, Fire Prevention and Control Service.
fire prevention and control device are the equipment or system that are used to prevent, detect or extinguish fire to limit their spread and damage. The example of fire prevention and control device is fire extinguisher, fire sprinkler, fire alarm and others related equipment. So as we can see, this is my lab work for this chapter. So the picture shown about the inspection that has been conducted at the SCP block. The inspection is include checking the fire alarm panel, brake glass functionality, battery of the system and alarm bell, and all other equipment for fire safety.
Chapter 4, Security Installation.
Security system is a network of electronic devices that protect your home or business from intruder, fire, carbon monoxide, and other hazards. A security system typically consists of a control panel, sensor, siren, camera, and a monitoring device. So for this chapter also, we have been conduct and lab work, which is the lab work has been done with the fire prevention before this because the inspection is about at the same location with the fire prevention, and during the inspection also I have inspect about the security system, which is consists of CCTV.
Chapter 5, Accommodation for Building Services.
Hmm. Accommodation for building services can be designed and constructed in different ways depending on the type, size, and purpose of the building as well as the environmental, economic, and aesthetic factors. So there were some common method of accommodation for building services, which is ceiling void, rest floor, service shaft, service core, and plant room. And all of these accommodation can be used depend on the function of the building and how it need to be implemented at the building.
Chapter 6: Alternative and Renewable Energy.
Alternative energy is any type of usable energy that does not harm to the environment, does not cause a decline in natural resources, and can be used as a replacement for fossil fuel. So, alternative energy also can be included as a renewable energy such as solar, wind, biomass and biofuel, fuel cell, hydro, and geothermal. So for this sector, we have conduct the legwork that has been done, which is installation of solar system. And as we can see the picture, it was the how the installation of solar system connected from the solar panel, photovoltaic cell to the distribution board, and it was the connection of wiring for that.
Chapter 7: Building Management System.
BMS is a computer-based system that monitor and control various aspects of a building. BMS can be used to improve the comfort, safety, efficiency, and sustainability of a building by providing real-time data and remote control of the building. There were four main components for a BMS system, which is sensor, controller, actuator, and user interface. So by having the BMS, it can help us to achieve the sustainability of the building.
Okay, next is about my case study. The title of the case study is Internalize the Supervisory Function and Ethical Consideration in Monitoring Safety and Rule of Regulation. I have conducted an inspection at the block of FPTV, and my selected room of my inspection is Bilik Tutorial 2. Okay, this is my schematic wiring diagram for that room, which is Bilik Tutorial 2. In this schematic diagram, it states that it has 2 units of aircon, 17 unit of switch socket, 8 unit of switch for bulb, and 4 unit switch for fan. Based on the services that has been chosen, the supervisory function that is needed is manage and oversees the electrical project to ensuring the team is safely, efficiently with various skill, and estimate the time and material needed to complete the project. Okay, now for the safety rule and regulation, it has 5 safety rule and regulation, which is first responsibility for licensee for safety. It is under section 33A. Second is responsibility of non-domestic electrical installation owner or operator, retail license and generation license for safety, section 33B. And number 3 is undertaking electrical work, section 33C. Number 4 is responsibilities in relation to non-electrical work, section 33D. And lastly is compliance inspection under section 33E. This is the all of the safety and rule that need to be followed if we are conducting to do the wiring of electrical work. Okay, next for the last topic is we talk about the project that we need to construct, which is miniature of high-rise building. In this project, we have to construct a miniature of high-rise, which is contain 2 level of podium and 6 level of typical unit. For this building services subject, we have been directed to make an electrical supply and installation of high-rise building for 6 unit. Okay, this is a single phase electrical wiring for a unit, and as we can see, it have 2 unit of aircon, 13 unit of switch socket, and 8 unit of bulb, and 4 unit of motor fan switch. Okay, this is about how the electrical wiring system is taken from the riser. So we can see there is three color, which is blue, yellow and red. So every unit has a single line power, and at the right picture we can see the example of the view from the side of the building. Okay, next, in this project also has been installed the fire protection system, which is include sprinkler system, fire extinguisher, post rail and the alarm bell. And this is the drawing plan for the sprinkler system, how the piping has been laid and where is the way of the water through. Okay, this is the fire prevention system that has been installed by us at the podium at level 2. Okay, this project is using the lift system, which is it has been choose to use the traction lift that it has a motor room at the rooftop of the building. So this was a schematic diagram of the lift system that have been drawn by us. This is the traction lift system, and as the figure below we can see the car of the lift that connected to the motorroom, and as the at the right picture we can see the example of the motorroom that has been created by us for this miniature building. Okay, lastly, in this project also it has include the energy efficiency, which is LED at each unit, daylight harvesting, passive design and solar energy. So as we can see, this is the schematic diagram for the solar system at this miniature. This is a solar system that has been located at our project, and this solar system has been located at the rooftop of the building. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoy.